back, guys. Great sharing Caffey from Caffey Fitness. We're covering a very interesting question today, and that is, should I do static stretching before I work out? Is that going to help decrease injuries? Is that going to help me perform better in my workout or sport? So before I get into it too much, I'm actually going to link an article that the National Strength and Conditioning Association put out regarding this issue, where they get a bit more into the nitty-gritty scientific details, and I'm just going to cover it on more of a broad overview and also cover some of my opinions. So I want to do a really quick example to get us started. Let's say you go into the store, buy a brand new bag of elastic bands. So take that elastic band and try and shoot it as far as it can go. Now, see how far it went. Now take that same elastic band, stretch it for about a minute. After you stretch for a minute, try shooting it again and see how far it goes. I guarantee it did not go as far as it did the very first time you shot it. And so this answer might surprise you. When it comes to static stretching, it's usually better not to do static stretching before you work out. And the reason being is when you're doing static stretching, what you're doing is you're elongating that muscle in order to relax it. So let's say you just relax that muscle, and then now you tell it to go fire at max capacity. So you're probably not going to be able to generate as much power after you just stretch that muscle. So I know a lot of people are thinking, but doesn't stretching help to decrease injury? And so I would say, let's say you're doing a movement or an exercise where you can't actually get to that range of motion, then that might be a good time to do static stretching before, if it's going to help you be able to get into the required range of motion for that exercise. But if we can't do static stretching before we work out, then how do we warm up our muscles? So what's the best warm-up method? So I actually did have a video where I covered this. I will link it in the description. But you can do methods like dynamic stretching. So I'm not taking away all stretching. I'm just taking away static stretching, where you're holding, let's say you're stretching that muscle for 30 seconds to a minute in order to elongate it. But if you do dynamic movements where you're working through a range of motion, promoting blood flow to that area, if you're working up to, heavy singles in the gym, then you're gradually building up your weight as you're working up to that rep range or to your top set. So yes, I do strongly recommend and will advise you to warm up, but it's the difference between using static stretching and dynamic movements as well. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, concerns, let me know. Ask them in the comments below. Check out that article, which is going to go into more details. For more training videos, workouts, like and subscribe if you haven't already. It means a ton. And get Caffey. We will catch you next time.